Y'all ever get in front of the camera and it is like humble yourself? Like you got in front of a mirror, you felt good. You go to take a Snapchat picture, a picture for Instagram or get on YouTube, and your camera is like, let me take you down a couple notches. Anyways, I wanted to talk to you guys about me and my husband's first ultrasound together. I had a dating ultrasound when I went to my first appointment at my OBGYN, but he was in the field that day, so he couldn't come. So a couple days later, I found a private ultrasound clinic, and I want to say it was like $69. At the time, it didn't feel expensive. Looking back, I'm like, you just had an ultrasound. What we doing? But so it was $69, I believe, and I wanted to surprise my husband with a glimpse into what he looked like. And so I had it set up for 12. It was for a Saturday. And my husband wanted to take his sweet time getting ready, even though I told him, like, hey, I want to go to a boutique at 12, it opens, and I want to go right away. So he dragged his feet all morning. I kept reminding him, hey babe, get dressed. Hey babe, we gotta go somewhere. Hey babe, do this. And he just wasn't having it. He was like, well, we can go at any time. It opens at 12, but I'm sure it's open later. And it was a mess getting this man, surprises aren't his thing. Getting this man to do something, he's a planner, so if I'm not telling him like the exact thing of what I want to do and there's a possibility he can push it out, he's gonna try to push it out. So I'm trying my best, okay? I'm trying my best to get him to get up and get ready. It's not happening. 11:45, well, maybe like 11:30 hits, and I start bawling, and I mean like tears, sobbing, nose running. I'm a mess, and he is just like, what is wrong with you? And I ended up having to tell him, like, we have an ultrasound, I wanted to surprise you, this isn't working. And so he's like, okay babe, I'm getting ready, throwing a shirt on, and I'm still bawling, and I'm just like, I can't do anything right. It was bad. We get in the car, it's about 11:45, we get there literally 5 minutes late. We probably would have been there on time, but it was in like this business plaza, so they have like you know, like 5-story buildings, and it was in one of the buildings, but it was like a 3-year-old did the numbers, like they were just spread out all over the place. Google Maps was saying you have arrived, and we weren't even at the right building. But we got there 5 minutes late, walked in, and it's a really cute little place. It's like you're going over to your friend's house or something. They have couches, pictures, the desk is huge, and behind the desk they have like the gender reveal kits. It was a really cute little place. They give you, it was like a 1-page paper on a clipboard, and it just asked us what the due date was, our primary care, if we had any issues during the pregnancy, and like best way to contact. Really simple. We fill it out, they take us to the back, and she was really nice. I think she was calmer. So we did 2 more ultrasounds there, and the last 2, the lady we had, she was very hyper, but this one was really calm. We went back, and in the room, it was humongous. They have like an area where if you have, I think they can seat 12 people. So they have this big sectional, and then a flat screen TV where they display the ultrasound, and then they have the regular, you know, like medical bed, and the ultrasound screen, which is just a computer screen. And adjacent to that, they have, like right next to the bed, there's a stool, and then there's a smaller screen for like whoever closest is gonna sit right next to you for them to be able to see. So my husband sat on the stool, they have the jelly out, and I don't know if they do this at like other clinics or other OBs, but mine, they just have the cold regular gel, and this one, they had like warmed up lotion, so it was really nice. And she puts the wand on, and he's like, I don't know what he's doing. He's literally like at an angle, and I'll include the clip, but he's at an angle and he's just jumping. And the minute he realizes he's on camera, he stops. Like the whole ultrasound, he was just chilling. You could see his little heartbeat flicker, but he's just chilling. We didn't get to listen to the heartbeat. Here in Colorado, again, I don't know if it's everywhere, but they don't let you listen to it until after 12 weeks. So we didn't get to hear the heartbeat, but we got to see the little, I want to call them EKG lines, because that's what it is when they hook you up, but I don't know if it's different. But you can see the little heartbeat lines, and they just measure it and tell you what the beats per minute. So we did that, and then they threw some music on. We got to see, I think it's 3D. So we got to see him cuddling with the placenta. That was honestly the cutest thing. So he was all snuggled up to the placenta, and he was just chilling. Like, he did not want to move again. So that was the entire ultrasound pretty much. He's such a stubborn child. Even now at 25 weeks, the last ultrasound we had at our anatomy scan, he does everything in his power not to cooperate. And when they do the Doppler, he'll kick it, and then he'll move to the other side of my stomach. So he's a stubborn little thing. He takes after his dad. But I really wanted to do something where my husband felt included, because, you know, as us moms, like, we get the morning sickness, we get the headaches, we get the cramps, like, and then eventually we start feeling them kick, or we can tell, like, what way they're laying, where our little stomachs stick out. So, like, I feel like it's easier for us to feel that instant connection, whereas the dads, or, you know, the other parent in the relationship who's not carrying the baby, they're pretty much like, they're involved, like, they see the ultrasounds or they get to feel the kicks, but I feel, at least from what I've heard, they don't really feel that bonding moment until after the baby's born, and they can actually, like, oh my goodness, where, you know, we feel every growth spurt that they have. So that's why I scheduled the dating scan, I scheduled the ultrasound right after the dating scan, because I wanted him to be able to see him grow up. Grow up, like, this child's about to come out 99 years old. I wanted to see him grow and see all of these different milestones, so at least he felt as involved as possible. So we found out the gender together. We every ultrasound since then, every appointment he's been there. So it was really, really, really important to me that I find a way to get him to see the first stage in person instead of pictures. We had pictures, but I just feel like it wasn't the same. So yeah, we did that ultrasound. I'm ashamed to admit we paid for 2 more after that. Like I said in my pregnancy announcement, my anxiety has been through the roof this entire pregnancy, even past the 12-week stage. Past the 12-week stage, I've still been a little worrywart, and I need to get out of it, but I've been really good. I haven't paid for 1 cent, but I did pay for 2 more after. But yeah, I'll include the clip after this one, and then that's pretty much it, guys. So you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Stay tuned. I will be doing a pregnancy update. Honestly, I might have that put up next week. We'll see. And tomorrow I take my glucose test. So I think I'm gonna bring you guys along on that journey, because everybody says it's terrible. And I think we should get an in-detail look to see if it really is. So let's hope it's not as bad as everybody says it is. But you guys take care. Enjoy the rest of your day.